viewers, welcome back. So this year, I hadn't cleared as many dramas as I did in 2024. With concentrating on finishing recaps that took a little longer than anticipated, I either didn't get through so many of them or I stopped them midway, hence the bare minimum list I have upcoming. But like I did in 2024, I'm recommitting to finishing dramas like The Prisoner of Beauty with the dramatic bestie, Crash Landing on You, and so many others. And honestly, I've been a little addicted to Vertical, so for funsies, I'll share my top 3 of those that I've enjoyed, but I won't include them in my overall list. So without further ado, here's my top 10 dramas that I watched in 2025. Number 10, Her Disguise. This 2024 Republican mini-drama stars the only man I made a list of his works to watch, Young Ae-min. And honestly, after I watched this one, it made me pause watching his dramas for a minute. That ending made me so upset. It was good, but it hurt my feelings, y'all. But I know I owe a report card on his dramas that I did finish, but I want to get more underneath my belt. The drama is the standard fare of the female lead wanting revenge with her sister being off, and feels Young Ae-min's character is the one who did it. I think also in comparison, I prefer the other drama of his I watched, Miss Mystery, better, where this one is forgettable except that ending. But I know with me bashing on it doesn't seem well and good for my top 10 list this year, but like I said, I didn't watch a lot of them this year, so this is marginally better than the remaining 2 I had. Marginally. Still, I give it a 3.5 why did y'all end it like that out of 5. Number 9, Culinary Vendetta. This 2025 historical mini-drama was so unbelievably camp, but I found myself committed to watching it to its completion. It has 2 of my favorites in it, Dan Chun and Young Zi-shan, which the latter is great in, playing the dutiful, willing to do anything for wifey kind of spouse. He also showed off his comedic chops too, so he's the complete antithesis of the role he played in Love and Bid Farewell, which was my number 7 on last year's list. The cooking shots are wonderful and makes you want to eat everything. Young Zi-shan's mother was great, but the second female lead though was so over the top evil that it was comical. Even still, enjoyed it overall. Just beware of the slaps. They're beyond. Just beyond. I give this drama 3.7 delicious dishes out of 5. Number 8, Governor's Secret Love. This 2023 historical mini-drama was surprising to me. It deals with a woman who can predict the future, who sees that eventually the foreboding eunuch governor would eventually fall for her. It appears that the male lead is set in his revenge against the people who took out his family, but he still harbors feelings for the girl from his past. Also, the second female lead is the typical evil witch who wants the man and is cruel beyond the point of reason. But y'all, this was probably the first drama I saw that the second female lead dreamt about the male lead doing stuff to her of a wink wink kind. That floored me that they would take it that far, and to each their own on what floats your boat in that arena, but never imagined that this would appear in a C-drama. But Dong Kai is very good looking, so I understand any fantasy regarding him. But this one was overall good, with some very nice cinematography, so I rate this one 3.9 secret childhood loves out of 5. Number 7, Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale. This 2024 comedy was a pretty cute take on the Cinderella story. After our female lead's father kicks the bucket, she gets a sign from him to become a Cinderella for a better life. Winning her way to work at a social club ran by a spoiled chaebol heir, they get off on the very wrong foot. Literally. But elements I generally love in the drama is when you have a longing male lead. He's been indoctrinated by his father to never trust gold-digging women, so he's resistant to our Cinderella at first, until he finds himself simping for her so bad. But I will say, there was this part in there where he's trying to calm his feelings and he's in the car singing a worship song and he hits you with that amen, hallelujah afterwards. That sent me, y'all, no lie. But it's a short, cutesy drama that I thoroughly enjoyed. So I give this one 4 follow your joys out of 5. Number 6, Sinful Marriage. This 2025 historical mini-drama was so so good. I always rate a drama high if you have me eager for the next episode, and I watched this one around the time it premiered. The female lead, played by Fang Jing, is so refreshing. She reminded me of Mon Mon from The Prisoner of Beauty, but far more calculating. And she had to be, considering she was forced to marry Gao Hanzheng's character for penance for a crime she admitted to but didn't commit. And it's not without its hard points. The first 5 episodes could be difficult to get through for those who can't stand anything happening to women. Absolutely not the worst I've seen though, but it can be a limit to some. But I do love that whatever he fires at her, she returns volley. She's no shrinking violet, which is also why Fang Jin has been one of my new favorite actresses to watch for. She eats the role up without leaving crumbs. And for the female lead's versatile mind alone, it is worth your time. I'm going to rate this one 4.1 reasons to try and leave this sinful marriage out of 5. Number 5, A Dream Within a Dream. This 2025 fantasy drama made a strong impression on me, at least at first. This drama was my second exposure to the excellence that is Liu Yunning, and now I'm a massive fan of his. And it's hard for me not to compare this one to The Prisoner of Beauty, which me and the dramatic bestie has watched both, but this was the first one we finished. His chemistry along with Li Yitong is good, with comedic turns in it as she combats the plot of the book she's transported into to not only save her life, but the life of the family inside the story as well. All the while, she's highly suspicious of Liu Yingning's character, who, apart from Tan Tai-jin, is probably one of the most long-suffering characters I've seen in the series since Till the End of the Moon. And y'all, the drama in the episode 20-28 range just made me irritable, but if nothing else, Liu Yinning is worth the watch because he's the best part of this, especially when he plays his alter ego. So hot. So I'll give it a 4.2, it's in the script, out of 5. Number 4, Ready, Set, Love. This 2024 drama surprised me on how good it was. At first you think it's like a live anime set in a dystopian backdrop where the population is mostly women, and on this game show of Ready, Set, Love, women compete to marry men who are a rare commodity. Our female lead, Day, wins a lottery to be one of the 50 participants. And though she doesn't want to be there, she strives to win for her sick sister. But Day and the main sought-after commodity, Sun, soon realizes they have deeper ties that drive them closer together. Y'all, this drama is loaded. The further you watch, the more there's commentary about classism, political pools, social injustice, and commentary, the expectations of social norms that has everything set from who you're expected to be with, regardless of class or orientation. It also touches on change and truth, and those who aren't ready to step outside that comfort zone if it impacts their life. For a 6-episode drama, this has so many goodies in it, and it definitely would be on my podium this year if it wasn't for the remaining 3. So my rating for this drama is 4.5. Where's that second season though? Out of 5. Number 3, When the Phone Rings. This 2024 romantic suspense drama, I don't have to go much into this plot since I've already done it over the last year with the recaps and the review. And yes, I still owe you guys a comparison and contrast of the web novel versus the series. But at any rate, the suspense, the buildup of the plot between our couple and the kidnapper, the buildup of tension and chemistry between those two as well, all of that, and for the way it kept me hooked, already gives it high marks for me. Even with the issues I had with the last couple of episodes, doesn't dismiss that it's rewatchable, binge-worthy, and addictive. Such a great intro drama for anyone new to dramas, and I can testify how good a drama is when several songs from their soundtrack end up in vertical dramas, and I mean several. Y'all ain't slick. But I'm awaiting a new drama between these two, and I hope we get it. Until then, I give this drama 4.6 Paksun scoffs out of 5 because y'all know that man did a lot of those. Number 2, Romantics Anonymous. This 2025 dramedy is the sweetness I didn't realize I needed. Of course, I'm biased with anything with Oguri Shun in it, who played Rui in Honey Yori Dango, and his second male lead part has been one of my favorites out of the Boys Over Flowers dramas that I have watched. So seeing him in a romantic lead in this way made me fall in love with him and this drama. His character, who is a germaphobe, soon realizes that our female lead is the only person he can comfortably touch. Han Hyo-ju's character, who can't look at other people in the eye, sees that he's the only person she can do that with. So it's a journey of discovering themselves, each other, and perfecting their craft by enriching others. I love that at this chocolate shop, there's this box of chocolates and each episode focuses on each piece in its turn, either through our lead's history with each flavor, or customers, or needing to tweak it in some way. This is a very heartwarming drama, and if you're wanting to get into J-dramas, this one will do it for you, but it might set a high expectation. Looking forward to more of these though, so I'll give this one 4.8 rainbow palettes out of 5. Number 1. 12 Letters. This 2025 fantasy drama was the new fresh series I was looking for. Majority of it takes place in 1991, but a mailbox is the link between that year and the year 2026. There's romance and mystery that has our permanent high school boyfriend, Jo Yoo-ran, but if you're looking for a wrong equivalent, he's not it because he doesn't back down. The love between him and Wang Ling-yu is literally heartfelt as they both fight for survival against her gambler father and the seedy underworld he works for. And they do pose the question in the series of whether or not fighting is the only way to survive in the world they live in. And I'll be honest, this drama isn't for the faint of heart. What they suffer through is a tough watch, but the beauty beneath the ugly is the silver lining they find in almost making it out of their situation, and the solace and security they find in each other. And their happy moments together got me, y'all, because in between the suffering, you enjoy the sweeter moments so much more. Just like life. Then you have the occasional peek at present day of the mystery regarding their future in two strangers who are drawn together because of them. Like 12 Letters, there's 12 episodes, so you won't suffer for long. But I'll confess humbly, I ugly cried with this one. More than any other drama I've ever watched, and I mean, I sobbed. This drama is cruel, beautiful perfection. And with that, this masterpiece earned this number 1 spot and now one of the best dramas I've ever watched. I'll give it 5 magical cat deliveries out of 5. My honorable mentions, I won't go into deeper like I did last year since I don't have a lot. So these are my honorable mentions. We have Twin Fates, Stealth, and Eternal Joy with You, which is a reunion drama between Yan Zishan and Ha Xuan Lin, the 2 stars of Love and Bid Farewell, but I have an upcoming video that I'll discuss more about that one. So, the vertical dramas. So as I was saying at the top, these have been my guilty pleasure. Good, bad, or indifferent, they still keep my attention, and yes, I do have my favorites, but I'll highlight in no particular order the dramas that I keep on my rewatch list. And in the world of vertical or short dramas, where you might have the same plot with different actors, these to me stand apart. Number 1, The Wedding Day. This one is amongst my favorites, but it keeps being taken down off of YouTube. But you can find this one on Dailymotion. Young Ji-Roo's character is set to get married, but things literally go off as a mysterious attacker detonates her ceremony. But a little girl, her little girl, from the future steps in and rewinds the day to that very morning. A lot of the time, if something goes wrong, her daughter resets the day again, but with each reset, the female lead learns something new each and every time. It's like peeling a layer of onion like each and every time. For instance, that angry man, played by Jin Zi-chi, who blew up her wedding, he's actually her future baby daddy, and they've crossed paths before. So they have to work together to solve the mystery of their ties together and what could possibly affect the future they have with their daughter. One of the things I like about this one is that I don't believe it has been remade yet. And it also weighs and deals with the male lead who is dealing with unworthiness and whether or not any of the happiness he feels is deserved. So yeah, this is one of the vertical dramas I've watched the most. Number 2, Sweet Bite of the Zombie King. This one came out just in time for Halloween. There's a zombie apocalypse and the female lead is cast off by classmates. When zombies besiege her, the zombie king, played by Min Shin Han, sweeps in to save her, but we find out that he's been looking for her, and he sets her up in luxury where he's pretty much her doting sugar daddy. But we find out that they have a bigger link together for the reason why he was trying to find her in the first place. Now, in general, female leads who are loud and stupid often grate on my nerves, and according to the comment section for this particular drama, she's a hard pass for many of them. But in this case, I really don't mind her. I really thought that Roon Se-yo was hysterical. Her actions, dramatic facial cues really made me laugh at her doing the absolute most. And Min Shin Han played a cute devoted king that would do anything for his queen. Number 3, and this is a tentative title. I'm not sure if this is the official, but this is the one that I saw on my drama list, and that is Mountains Have Trees, Trees Have Branches. And this drama is a little bit of an exception of being singular because actually 3 versions of it exist, and I've seen 2 of them, and I like them both. But Lee Roo-shun's acting and energy hits different in this version. The female lead, Lim Chu-nai, has a crush on the second male lead who took her in after her parents were gone. But Lee Roo-shun's character has already fallen for her, and his intense longing for her gives me legit Anthony Bridgerton feelings if he was yandere with it. From the way this man smells his hand after he touched hers getting down from the carriage, or him drinking out his cup while he was drinking her in, who did the exact same thing? Anthony Bridgerton. But the exception here is that he does it on a wild scale that might not be for everyone and may be a turnoff for others because it can come off as being creepy. But for his acting alone, this is what was intriguing to me. He is worth the watch or any other drama he might be in. So that is a wrap up. This is my shorter version of my list, but I hope you enjoyed this and my little add-ons with the vertical dramas. I hope you're able to go and watch all of those. I enjoyed each and one of these dramas, even in their turn. Even if I was not really keen about certain endings or certain episodes that happened, I enjoyed a lot of these dramas overall. Thank you for watching my year-end review of these. And like I have always said, it is just my thoughts.